Hello and welcome back to the Lore Raider. Let's not bury the lead here. This match has been the single most requested thing of any video ever. Many months ago, I made a video responding to Midnight's video on Samus vs. Doomslayer. Between the both of us, we both used outdated information, and ultimately I put a notice on that video saying it was grossly outdated. But I am many months wiser now. Metroid Dread has since been released, and so the question remains, has my opinion changed? I'll not bury the lead on this one. Samus Aran wins a decisive victory every time. Now, I urge everyone, Doom lovers and Samus lovers alike, to stick with me as I explain why. It's a case where the weaker character is simply optimized to punch above their weight class in this particular case. Without further ado, let's get into it. So let's quickly go over all the relevant comparisons between the two characters. Attack potency is a very easy one. While Samus has low multiversal feats aplenty, the casual white hole feats, dying Dark Samus tanking the class of Dark Aether and defeating Guria, she is no match for the Doomslayer. In terms of attack potency, for he defeated Davoth, it being credited with creating most of the Doom multiverse, and of course, Slayer defeated him. Now, while it is debatable if this was weakened Davoth or not, that's still true multiversal for point to Slayer. Next is experience, which I consider to be a non-issue both ways. Samus has more diversity in her experience as a bounty hunter. She can more quickly adapt to different situations. Doomslayer has only been fighting demons, but he's been doing his thing for 1 billion years or so. So it's hard to argue with 1 billion years. So either way, I don't think experience is going to be a decisive edge either way. Speed, though, is the real sticking point. I've seen people try to wank Slayer to the makers who have been stated they can traverse time. But here's the thing. This is not shown to be a true speed feat, as opposed to just time travel, and if it was a true speed feat, we've never seen Slayer actually move at their travel speed, right? Because travel speed and combat speed are very different. And besides that one dubious thing, there's nothing else in the Doomverse that even suggests massively faster than light speeds. Whereas Samus has hundreds of billions to multi-quadrillions of times the speed of light feats. I need to stress this. Even if Doomslayer was 100, 1,000, or 1,000,000 times the speed of light, he would never, ever, ever be able to comprehend Samus' speed. The difference in their speed is wider than the difference between the speed of your average human and the speed of light. It is physically impossible for Doomslayer to actually see her move or react to Samus, or her attacks, as even her travel speed of her projectiles are shown to scale to Samus herself. So we are at a stalemate, it seems. Samus is literally undetectable to Slayer, while Slayer seems indestructible to Samus. This means the last category to bring up is hacks and special abilities. And in special abilities is where Samus ultimately comes out ahead. While Slayer certainly has a vast arsenal, none of it does anything to close the speed gap between them. Slayer does have a slow time ability that speeds him up relative to his enemies, but it wouldn't even make a dent in how astronomically slower he is next to Samus. Meanwhile, Samus has several viable abilities that can put an end to Slayer. Firstly, her Screw Attack and Shine Spark are shown consistently being able to negate durability, and Samus would have all the time in the world to literally ping-pong off a Slayer to grind him down. However, if you're familiar with Metroid, then you should know that Samus' biggest advantage in her corner is her Metroid suit and Metroid powers. In this suit, if things so much as touch her passively, they get their energy drained. Samus, of course, being a Metroid, has the ability to drain Slayer's life energy up close and personal, or at range with her Hyper Beam. And the speed at which she does the draining is again infinitely faster than the speed of which Slayer could recover or regenerate. If Samus were slower, then I would have no issue admitting that she would die. But as it stands, for as powerful of a being as Slayer is, he is just too slow for his own weight class, and unfortunately, Samus is well optimized with her life drain to take advantage of his basically only weakness. I declare the winner to be Samus, as Slayer simply has no path to victory. Surely me being the largest Metroid YouTuber on the platform means that this debate will end, right? No, not really. But I hope my voice has been able to represent some of your opinions that haven't been able to be put out there. And to me, again, I think this matchup is interesting, but I think ultimately Samus is just well suited to beat Doomslayer, especially now that she has her fully unlocked Metroid potential. I mean, Life Drain is kind of hard to beat, especially when you're moving that much faster than your opponent. But that's just me. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this kind of content, and please do comment, because I do take the comments into suggestion when I make new videos. A couple of you guys have been asking for this video for months, so I hope this made you happy. Anyhow, you know how I leave you. Be nice, be well, be wise, and please pray for a true peace in space.